Hey guys, welcome to Rosie's Dessert Spot. In this video tutorial, we are creating Cakestickle cake pops. This is a video collaboration with Nour In The Kitchen. Don't forget to check out her awesome Cakestickle tutorial at the end of this one, linked in the description box below. You'll want to take a cake of your choosing. I've decided to go in with some vanilla cake. This is a 5-inch cake and I made 4 Cakesticles. You'll want to kind of rub it between your fingers until you get these fine crumbs, and then add in either buttercream or dark chocolate ganache or any ganache. I personally prefer ganache because if you add too much, it just tastes a little bit more chocolatey and it doesn't mess with your consistency. Adding extra buttercream will make it overly sweet. It'll have this grainy texture and it can also mess with your final results. So for beginners, dark chocolate ganache works a charm. Press your dough, roll it between 2 sheets of baking paper, and then I've used a fondant smoother to make sure it's all one level. I've taken a football shaped cookie cutter and I've distorted it so it's the shape that I want. You could also do the same with a circular cookie cutter and make it oval, and then plunge it into your Cakestickle dough. Give it a bit of a rub on the counter so that it cuts really well on the other side. And then gently push it out of your cookie cutter. Clean up the edges around the bottom just to make sure there's no frilly areas. And then take some icicle sticks, hold down your cake pop and just push it straight through. I push mine till about halfway. Do the same for all the rest and then pop them into the freezer to set and to harden for about a good hour or so. You can go over the surface again with the fondant smoother to make sure it's nice and flat. And then to coat my Cakesticles, I've taken some white chocolate by Nestle and melted it in the microwave at 30-second bursts. Once it's nice and melted, I've added in some vegetable oil, and how much you add is totally up to you. I've gone with about, I think it was like 2 tablespoons worth. This was about 150 grams of white chocolate. The addition of the oil does a few things. 1, it gives you a bit more time to work with the chocolate so it stays wet for longer. 2, if you're dipping your cake pops straight out of the freezer as I am, the temperature would normally cause the chocolate to set very quickly. In doing so, as the cake pop later on expands as it warms up, it'll crack your chocolate. So the addition of the oil not only allows it not to crack as it settles, but it also gives you a bit more working time and just makes it less crunchy as well when you bite into it. You don't get that horrible kind of full chocolatey crunch. Make sure you cover all the way to the base of the stick, tap off any excess, and then continue to tap to settle the chocolate nice and flat on the surface of your cake pop. Once they have set, grab a little bit of that chocolate and mix in some turquoise gel color and pop it into a piping bag. Because we added the oil, we can add gel color and it won't seize. Create a fun zigzag pattern on your Cakestickle, and then before the chocolate has time to set, grab some sprinkles and sprinkle all over. These are doughy sprinkles, and I'll leave a link to their Instagram page in the description box below as well. For the others, just dip them straight into the chocolate if you like, on one half. That looked really cool, and so I thought I'd try it on both sides of the bottom. That didn't look very cool, but I made my bed. But you can just hide that with sprinkles. I think the top side would have been more than enough. On go the sprinkles, and I just wanted to aim them at the edge of each blue section. And then add on some fondant flowers. I'll have a tutorial listed where I made these guys. They're super easy and you just need a silicone mold and fondant. For the last one, I've taken some edible gold dust and I'm dusting all over the chocolate and masked it off with some baking paper, and I'm holding it really tightly against the cake pop so that the gold dust doesn't go underneath. This will create a really fun little border effect, and then you can add some flowers on there as well. And there you have it, 3 really fun Cakestickle designs, very easy to do. I hope you guys enjoyed this video tutorial and give it a go. If you do, hashtag Rosie's Dessert Spot so we can see your awesome creations too. And don't forget to check out Nour In The Kitchen. She's prepared some beautiful ocean inspired Cakesticles for you guys as well. Again, linked in the description box below. Thanks again, and we'll catch you in the next one.